Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if you are new, welcome. So I am here with a sewing video. I am about to make my granddaughter a blanket. So in my previous video, I embroidered her name on this fabric. So now I'm just going to put together her a nice little blanket. And both of these are Minky fabrics that came from Hobby Lobby. This is I cut this 28 by 34. So if you have, so this is 1 yard of fabric, right? So you know, you can cut this in half. That's basically what I did. I had a yard of fabric and I cut it in half. That way I can get 2 blankets. So what I'm going to do to make sure I have them the same exact size is I'm just going to lay this one on top of this one, and then I'm gonna cut it. I don't have my well, I can't find my I have a ruler with like a little handle on it that I use with my rotary cutter, and I can't find it, and I am not gonna chance using that rotary cutter without it, because one time I almost cut my whole finger off. All right, so I'm just gonna do it like this, because yeah, when I cut this one, I actually just used my scissors, and it was, well, I had another ruler. It wasn't long enough, but I mean, I made it do what it do. So I'm just going to place the blanket here, and this is my selvage edge that I don't want, so I'm not going to place it all the way to the edge. So I'm going to put it about right there. So I got right sides together. That way, after I pin it, I can just take it straight to my sewing machine. So, one thing about Minky fabric, if you don't know already, is very, very soft. It moves a lot. It has its own look. Where's my other flat pins? I love these type of pins like this. And I don't know where my other pins are, because I don't even have that many in here. Did somebody steal my pins? I don't even know. I don't know where my pins at. But you know what? I don't want to put it too close to the edge. So I'm going to move them over some, because I'm actually going to leave these pins in here as I'm sewing, because again, this stuff is kind of tricky. Tricky. And I don't want it to move at all. All right, so I'm going to finish pinning this, and then I'll be right back. All right, I have it all pinned together, and now I'm just going to cut around it. The table ain't as long as I thought it was. I need to turn it the other way. That's what I need to do. I need to turn it the other way, because it's definitely longer the other way. But I use this side of my table for sewing, and I use the other side of the table for my Glowforge stuff, because my Glowforge is right over there. This is one of those sewing tables from Joann's that folds down in the middle. So this Minky is definitely like this top one. Oh, it sheds so bad. Y'all, it sheds so freaking bad. It's ridiculous. Should have cut this side first. So I got 2 pins sticking right here. This is where I'm going to leave my little opening when I get ready to sew, so I can turn it. Yep, this top one, it sheds so bad. This one ain't too bad. Typically I use my shears, my pinking shears when I cut this type of fabric, but these things so dull, because y'all, I've been cutting everything with it. Like, I be in here, like when I be doing stuff with my Glow Forge, if I can't find my scissors and I need to cut like some masking to go on a piece of wood or something, I'll just use that. So I've been cutting a lot of stuff with that. And y'all know, fabric scissors are for fabric only. Nothing else. But I've been cutting everything with that. So now I gotta buy some more. I think I'm gonna add blankets back to my website. Because y'all, so I just bought this fabric, right? But I'm gonna have to show y'all my fabric stash one day. I got so much. I got a lot of fabric in here, but I got so much in my room under my bed. So when I first got into sewing, I used to sew in my room because I didn't really, I really just little stuff. I was trying to figure it out. So I used to, I had bought some little flat clear totes to go under my bed, and that's where I would keep my fabric at. And then I just, I don't really sew that much, but I love to buy fabric. So I just have so much up there. I don't even know what's all up there, but I know I have a lot of Minky fabric up there. I have a lot, because at one time I was making a lot of baby blankets. But I was using Minky and then flannel, I think. All right, so here it is. So I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and sew it, and then I will be right back. All right, I am back, and I got it all sewed together. Some of my pins was too close to the edge, so they popped out, but it's all good. I was just trying to prevent the fabric from moving, and it did move a little bit. It definitely was moving. All right, I'm gonna get all these pins out of here. I seen this. I was watching a video where a lady was sewing, and she took all her pins out, and she just, like, I forgot what she was sewing, but she just threw all her pins in a pile. And I'm like, now why would she do that? She had this little fancy little thing. Like, I guess I could probably do that too, huh? Well, it's got pins in there, but hers look fancier than mine. And she just stuck it on there, and the pins just came up. I'm like, I need that in my life. I need that in my life, because I really want to get back into sewing, y'all. I really, really do. So I'm about to be making a lot of stuff. About to be making a lot of stuff. Well, try to make a lot of stuff. I got so many patterns. I got a little, like the little 3-drawer storage thing up under this desk. Full of patterns. Full of patterns that I ain't figured out how to work yet, how to use. I don't think I've ever sewn anything. I've sewn stuff with like PDF patterns, but as far as just like store-bought patterns, I don't think I've ever sewn anything with a pattern, because I know I tried before, but I just could not figure it out. All right, so that's what it looked like. All right, I'm gonna clip the ends. One of them I can't clip. I'm gonna clip, not the ends, the corners. So I'm gonna clip the corners right there. I ain't gonna cut my thread, but the side I started on, I freaking started all the way at the end, so I ain't gonna be able to clip that corner. Clip that one, or I can clip it a little bit. Can't clip too much. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna turn it inside out. I left an opening somewhere. I don't even know where it's at now. Right there. So I left an opening. So I'm just going to turn it inside out. Oh, them colors look good together too. It looks good together. Look at that. That looks good together, y'all. It looks real good together. And look, the name on that side. All right. Make sure I got all my corners pulled out. I got my blind open, y'all. It's gonna be dark in a minute. People gonna be peeking to hear me. Well, ain't nobody gonna be peeking. I had my blind open because I was trying to get some sunlight in here while I was recording. Which it ain't too much sun out there now, but I was trying to get a little sunlight in earlier. All right, so this is the opening. So I'm definitely about to pin that closed. Pin it. All right. So I got that pinned, but I'm also gonna go around, put some more pins in it because I need to top stitch. And again, this fabric is really, really soft. I don't want it, you know, just doing its own thing. So I want my top stitch to look, you know, pretty decent, pretty fancy. Well, I ain't gonna say fancy, but you know. All right, so I'm gonna pin this all the way around and then I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I have it pinned and I'm gonna do a top stitch. Y'all listen, the first time I ever made a blanket, I did not top stitch. And I was wondering, like, why is my blanket like that? You know, it's just because it's so loose. All you do is sew the edges together, you know. So it was so loose. I'm like, why is my blanket like that? What's wrong? I'm never going to make a blanket again because I didn't top stitch. But anyway, I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine and I'm going to top stitch all the way around. And then I will be right back. All right, y'all, it is complete. And let me tell you, this top stitch was the hardest part. I could not, I don't know. I probably ain't gonna do Minky on Minky again. Cause it just kept sliding and sliding. But it's done. Some of my spots ain't straight. But it's done. The grandbaby has her blanket with her name on it. And it is just so pretty. It is super duper pretty. The colors is just, and you know what? I didn't even, so again, I got the fabric from Hobby Lobby. And I never paid attention to the fabric. Sometimes I have to go back and cut fabric. I love cutting fabric too, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I think they done hired somebody for that. Somebody else for that department. So I might not get to cut no more. But I was cutting fabric and a lady had pulled that out. And I'm like, so I cut her 4 yards of this fabric. And then she ended up not buying it. Because she was actually doing a no-sew blanket. And this type of fabric is not good for no-sew blankets. So, but anyway, that's my blanket. It is complete for baby Salaya Journey. We just waiting for her arrival now. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all have a great one.